I'm going to be giving you guys 5 of the most beneficial resources as a graphic designer that I started using 4 years ago and I still use them today. Let's get into it. I used to feel so lost in the sauce when it came to finding the right asset sites, the right font sites, what type of fonts can I use, what can't I use, what is everybody saying, just anything and everything you could probably think of when it comes to transitioning from one career to the next. Reddit, hands down, is one of my favorite. Like, I put like an asterisk next to it because it's not any one type of like source of information for just one thing. You can find so many different things on Reddit. I go to search things and I'll find a blog, I'll find an article, and sometimes I feel like I'm getting to the solution of my problem and then they take like a hard left and I don't get to the solution at all. Sometimes I think I find an article or I find something that's actually gonna help me troubleshoot or fix the issue, but then, you know, it doesn't go as in depth as I need. I need like a little extra more. I need a little bit more. When you're self-taught, and I can only speak from the angle being self-taught because I didn't go to school for graphic design or any design-esque career. So for me, one of the things that I really like to consider is getting as much information as possible. And I feel like Reddit is one of those hubs where I can get a lot of information and I don't have to move around to another site. I can go up to the top search bar, enter whatever I need, and I'm gonna get everything. And if I don't do it within the platform of Reddit, I literally take it outside to Google, Safari, whatever search engine I'm using. I will literally search my question. I'm gonna obviously go, or not obviously, but I'm gonna take it upon myself to go through everything that, you know, I can find, all the information that I can see within, you know, my search results, go as far as I want. But if I feel like I can get that question answered quicker or I can find a solution 20 times faster on Reddit, even like combing through Reddit, more than likely I will probably go the Reddit route. I like to work off things. I go off of the belief a lot of the times that there's more than one way to skin a cat. One way that I understand how to do something, somebody may show me 2 completely different ways, or even reframe the way that I'm thinking about something that may be design related, or help me understand why, I don't know, there is this nuance or this weird oddity that like occurs like in the field. Helps forge community. Reddit helps find things you weren't looking for, which is my favorite part about the rabbit holes of Reddit. But I think it's kind of slept on because you wouldn't think to look there for certain design things. I really like Brandstyleguides because I can go to their website. I can literally go A through Z. I literally can filter A through Z companies that have archived brand guides, and I can literally go through them on the website. Some longer than others, but I feel like it's very insightful, especially if you are somebody who is within the niche of branding. So I'm within the niche of branding, brand strategist. I started as a graphic designer, and then, you know, as I've gone, you know, throughout the years, I forged my way. So I go by brand strategist, but I feel like branding is one of those things that if you do graphic design, you may find yourself doing it even without having that title of brand strategist or brand marketer, brand designer. You can do branding. If you think like brand guidelines, not even brand guidelines, but branding, you can find yourself within the niche of branding very quickly, very easily as a graphic designer. So I like this resource because you can go through, and if you're someone who's not in that niche, it kind of gives you a good idea of how things are and how they're set up. If you're new, you'll get familiar with brand guides as you go throughout your graphic design journey. However, I think if you're someone who's kind of been in it for a minute, you're more seasoned, this is something that is nice to see if, you know, you kind of get lost like creatively where you want to go, or how can you set something up, how can you make this more engaging, what can you add to it. I like Brandstyleguides for that. It is free. You create your account, you get access to these brand guides. So I really like that. I feel like that is a really nice trade-off with a lot of things being paid resources. Brandstyleguides being free and you just have to have that account. I really like that. I think that's a 10 out of 10. I really love Procreate because I can digitally sketch everything and I can keep everything within a cloud. I can keep everything digitalized, so I don't have to now take a photo of the hard copy sketch, or yeah, my, you know, physical sketch in my sketchbook, but I literally can just pick up my iPad right here, sketch whatever I need to sketch, literally get everything sent, airdrop it, upload it to a file, upload it to the cloud, wherever I need, and I have that to reference now when I go back to, or when I now jump into InDesign, or when I jump into Illustrator, or whatever it is that I'm doing. I will preface, or I will let y'all know, Procreate does have a one-time fee, but it's not bad at all. It's not anything crazy. I have definitely seen applications ask for like 3 times that. One-time fee, yes, but still 3 times that. So I don't think this is that bad. It's $12.99, which I think is great. It's a lifetime value. You get it forever, and that's the same for their animation program. So I have just the drawing program, no animation, and I have loved Procreate. I have not had any issues with it. You can actually download custom content. Oh my god, I'm not playing The Sims. I do think Procreate is something nice to have, especially if you are a graphic designer who wants to do digital art, or you just want to illustrate. Maybe those are the niches you want to be in. Next we have FreePic. I love FreePic. FreePic is amazing, especially when you're first starting out. You can go to FreePic and you can get photos, assets. FreePic is a website where you can really find, I feel like, anything that you would literally need when you're first starting out as a graphic designer who doesn't know where to start. I like FreePic because you can filter to have the free option, or which is, you know, free to use. It's not licensed, personal use, or, you know, you can have the filter to have things, obviously if you're gonna use them for commercial use, you're using it in a project of your own, you're working with a client, you know what I'm saying? Or you're just making something personal, you're making like something digital you're gonna sell. Then you can filter to have the option of those assets, those photos, videos, templates, you know what I'm saying? You get it, you get it. So FreePic is something that I love because you can truly find free assets, any option, any category, and you will be able to make something work of it. But this is one, Envato Elements. I love Envato down to the ground. Okay, Envato. I love Envato down, 10s across the board. Y'all just gotta check it out for real. I'm sorry. Envato has everything. They have templates, they have photos, videos, graphics, GIFs. You have textures. It's literally a one-stop shop. You have audio. You can find so much in Envato, and this is not a paid promo. Envato, if you see this, holla at your girl. Envato, she is that girl. I do highly recommend. I don't know if they're still running any type of promotion where it comes to like getting the unlimited plan, but around Black Friday they usually do run one, and that's when I got mine. I want to say it was like half off. It was discount half off. I think in 2026 currently, there is a lot going on with the field. I want to help designers find their footing, find their way. I feel like when I first started, it was very difficult to get a good groove. Now I'm in that groove. So I want to help other designers that I know have probably felt similar to me get that same groove, because it's not a thing of you can't do it. It's not a thing of it's too difficult or of design with the creative field, if we're just being honest. With the rise of AI, I feel like it's really easy to make budding designers who, you know, got in around the time of AI. I feel like, well, dang, am I good enough, you know, as the human, you know, am I still able to do this? Is this still something that I want to do? I feel like that's a natural thing to, you know, think, well, dang, do I really want to do this? Am I cut out for this? Am I fit for this? You're human. And I wanted to shed light on the fact that you don't have to start and know every single thing. When I started, I did not know every single thing. I still do not know every single thing. I be on YouTube, I be in Reddit, I be in the forums asking questions just as much as like the new person. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of fear-mongering going on right now. I feel like there's a whole lot of, and the world is already crazy enough as is. And I feel like we got to stay focused and grounded in something. So I'm here, and I hope that this helps you feel a little bit more grounded, a little bit more like, okay, I can do this. This isn't something that's too hard or too difficult, because it really isn't. And I think you can do it, so go do it. I hope this helped any new designers, current designers, confused, or just wanting to learn more designers. If you guys enjoyed this video and you guys liked everything that I spoke about here, You can read about 5 additional resources that I like in my blog, and you guys can also download the full list of 25 resources on my website. It is a freebie. It's going to be listed in the freebie section, but I will go ahead and directly link it below, so you can follow that link. You can follow that link to the downloadable guide, follow that link to the blog, follow the link for it all. Just go to the website. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you made it to the end, please like and subscribe. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.